of course,
Sure.
let's deep
Sure.
into FHA.
Sure. Yeah. So as you just now you asked me about who are the people that can get it. So that kind of triggered something that I missed with the conventional. So I did not mention that with conventional loan, someone who has a green card, someone who has a work authorization, a US citizen, they all can get conventional loan as long as you are documented. You know what I mean? Like you have your work authorization card,
Permanent residence,
yes,
work
authorization,
authorization,
and it's
citizenship.
active. Yes, and it's active. You can get a loan. You don't have to be a citizen to buy a house in the US.
So
So
someone from, let's say, Indonesia
yes.
come to the US for business and fall in love with the real estate business cannot get a loan to buy one.
Yeah, so with business, you can actually buy a house when you come when you are in the US for like work. Are you talking about like work visa or just business like quick trip?
Just yeah, just business, quick trip. Maybe
Okay.
I don't want to be renting hotels. I just want to have one house here and
Oh, quick trip.
going back and
Okay,
forth.
so that is a little bit a kind of special loan that I'm not an expert in that, and I don't want us to really dwell into that. I'm not sure how that would go because the person that means those kind of people they don't really have that um, authority to stay for long. I mean, to stay long in the US, they just
I see.
come in and go right away. So
Yep.
it's a kind of special kind of loan. I'm sure there'll be some banks out there or investors that are ready to, make some deals with those kind of people, especially if that person has the financial resources, to get it done. I'm sure there will be a way to do that. But when you if you talk about like someone with work authorization, they can definitely like if you come with the HB visa, I think
Mm-hmm.
the work visa. Okay, yeah, someone like that can buy a house without stress
Okay.
because you are actually here to work, and of course, when you are working, you need somewhere to stay. So
Yeah.
so you are able to buy a house when you come with the work visa.
Oh, I see. Let's move on to FHA.
Thank you. I was about to say that. So with FHA, I was about to say that. So with FHA loan, it's really designed to help people get mortgage. For example, what I mean by that is that conventional loan like 720 upward. But FHA, if you actually if you have like 580 credit score, you might be able to get FHA loan. In fact, one of my clients qualified for FHA loan when his credit was about like 580, I think 587 or 589. FHA won 580, but it was credit was like because he had some things that we had to work, like try to help him, some collections, some, all that, you know. Um, So with 580, you can qualify for FHA, though there are some caveats. They don't want to see like too many collections on it. They don't want to see dispute on your record, your credit history. But we were able to get a mortgage with I think 589 or 87, something like that. So so the fact that there are some people that they have low credit, but they are good people. Like it's not easy to manage and run this if you don't know about it. Some things happens, good things. I mean, bad thing happens to good people. You know what I mean? So FHA will be able to tolerate those kind of people, and that's the one of the reason why the government created that loan because that loan is actually insured by the government. So FHA, you only need to drop 3.5%, and that is the minimum down payment. Compared to conventional where you have to do 5%. The only time, exception, people that are doing 3% conventional, it's because of they have very great credit and they are first time home buyer. But FHA, regardless of what your status, like if you're a first time, second, it doesn't matter. You start with 3.5% first. With FHA, the good thing is you are able to get up to 4 units. That's one of the big benefit. So when you want to buy your house, it is a good idea, and that's what we've been preaching in this podcast. Try to leverage as much as possible. So with
Yeah,
FHA, you can actually pay 3.5% down and get 4 units.
that's
You have to live in one of it though. It's a
yeah.
must. It's a requirement. You have to live in one of the units at least. If you can live in the four, oh great, okay. But we don't advise that because we are here to teach you how to make money. So we want to advise you at least leave 3 or 2 units for business. Okay, so you can live in one